What a day. What's up, guys? Swift here covering everything Chicago Bears with daily videos. We have a lot to cover today, so let's get right into it. A brief rundown of all the news, and then I will cover it all in more detail. We named our team captains for the season. They had a new turf installed, said to be a faster playing surface than we usually have. It's the same the Colts used in Indy. And lastly, we got injury reports for both teams. Find out why Velus Jones Jr. and George Kittle missed practice today. But first, let's talk about our team captains. Team captains for the 2022 season are Justin Fields and Cody Whitehair on offense, with Roquan Smith and Robert Quinn on defense. Those four guys are captains for the entire season. And then we have one honorary captain each week. For week one, that player is David Montgomery. I love Monty. Team captains were done by a player vote. It shows how much respect this defense has for both Robert Quinn and Roquan Smith. Justin Fields' leadership has been documented all offseason long. This is his team. Cody Whitehair getting the nod shows that he is bought in and is playing his best ball in a while. Teammates notice these things. I think it's a good sign for Cody, and I believe we have four solid team captains. Next up, Coach Eberflus talked about the new playing surface at Soldier Field. They have installed the same turf they used at Hallis Hall for the practice fields. This is also the same turf that was used in Indy. Coach said specifically, this is a faster playing surface than has ever been used at Soldier Field, and it fits our team philosophy. We play fast, so having turf that helps us play that way should only be a good thing. Also, the turf at Soldier Field was in awful shape before this, so let's see how it goes, but I think this should be viewed as good news and a pleasant surprise to fans. Now we get to the juicy stuff with the injury reports. First, I want to talk about the Chicago Bears injury report, which featured only two players, Dominique Robinson, who was limited in practice, and Velus Jones Jr., who missed practice again today with a hamstring issue. The first thing I want to say is I'm unsure if this was a scheduled day off for Velus, who returned to practice on Monday, or if he re-aggravated it along the way. This is something to keep an eye on because I expect Velus to have a huge impact this season. The other interesting note is that Lucas Patrick was not on the injury report at all. A lot of speculation has surfaced this week on Twitter about whether or not he is snapping the ball yet. It's clear that most media guys don't listen to me or Coach Eberflus. Coach detailed the plan for Lucas Patrick on Monday during the press conference. He said they are going to work him in individual drills at guard and center, but that he would not be snapping the ball until Wednesday and Thursday. The fact that he was not on the injury report gives me hope that he snapped the ball just fine today. More confusion came from today's press conference because Justin Fields said he has not taken a snap from Patrick in practice yet, but we already knew this. That interview was this morning, and it was before practice. So what we don't know is if Patrick was snapping the ball today like he was supposed to. I am optimistic because Lucas Patrick hurt his thumb a couple of weeks before Brisker hurt his, and Jaquan has already removed his cast and is 100%, so I'm hopeful that Patrick is as well. Him being 100% would be a big boost to the offensive line this week. Then on the 49ers side of the ball, the biggest news was stud tight end George Kittle missed practice with a groin injury. He is listed as questionable for the game. If he missed the game, I would consider it great news for the Bears. Cornerback Jimmy Ward is out. He's on the injured reserve. So is linebacker Curtis Robinson. The other big injured players for the San Francisco 49ers were Elijah Mitchell, running back, and Charvarius Ward, the corner. Both players practiced in full today, meaning they should both play. Deebo Samuel also had a bone bruise in his knee, but he has recently returned to practice. He's listed as questionable, still something we should keep an eye on heading into the week. I'll have a full 49ers vs. Bears preview out on Friday night. Look out for that. I will update any injury news talk about the keys to the game and what to expect. Stay tuned. Keep an eye out for that one. I have tons more coming in the next few days. Just remember to hit that like button for me. And until next time, bear down.